Knightline Now. UCF Sports News you need to know now.
Trace Trylko, Knightline Now. While the calendar may still say February, UCF football begins spring camp this Friday, February 28th, some 2 months after clinching a 10-win season following a 48-25 victory over Marshall in the Gasparilla Bowl. The Knightline Sports Network's extensive coverage of spring camp 2020 begins with a one-on-one with Coach Anthony Tucker, running backs coach for UCF, who head coach Josh Heupel has also promoted to co-offensive coordinator. The running backs room remains deep, only losing speedster Adrian Killens Jr. to graduation. Not to worry, Coach Tucker is happy with the team's depth.
Talk more about what you anticipate the responsibilities being in co-offensive coordinator.
You know what? Again, as much as it's a collaborative effort, everyone has a different set of responsibilities. And so when you do have guys that move on to other opportunities, someone like me maybe takes on some of the opportunity, some of the responsibilities that were left, because you lose a couple guys. And so somebody has to assume those responsibilities. And so myself and Alex and Coach Wyatt and Coach Halsey and Coach Ellerby, we all kind of divvy up responsibilities and things like that. And that's really kind of how that works.
You talked a little bit about Otis Anderson. You saw the jump that he made year over year. What more can he do to make yet another jump this year?
Oh man, I don't think as productive and as successful as Otis has been since he's been here, I think he's got enormous potential. He's got great potential as a running back. He's still growing. Those guys are still growing. They're still kids. You get used to seeing them and you forget that they're still kids. So those guys are still developing. Their bodies are developing. All those guys in that room are gaining weight, and it's good weight. The young man's body's naturally, matures, and they start putting on weight, and they actually get stronger. And a guy like Otis gets stronger. He looks faster than he's looked. And so I just think his development as a running back, his development with everything that he can provide as a receiver, what he can do in the return game, I just think that there's another huge jump that he's capable of. It's up to him to put the work in like he does. And so, but he'll give himself a chance, to reach new heights in his development based on his work ethic.
As much as you appreciate his versatility, talk about just how challenging that is for a player to switch roles like he does during a game.
You know what? It's unique. It's what makes him unique. And these are the guys you love to coach because he's really, really intelligent. He understands football. And he knows everything that's going on at receiver. He can tell you what other guys' positions and what they're doing. He knows everything. He has an enormous amount of knowledge in the running back, in the running back room with what we do in the run game, what the schemes are. He can draw up the run schemes. He can draw up the pass schemes. He can draw through the protections. He can explain the protections. He can explain who the reads are. He knows fronts. The different varieties of fronts, second level alignments, pressures. He knows everything, and is only getting better and more and smarter with just day to day. So he's a unique guy because he can handle those things. Not everybody can handle what he can handle. Not everybody can handle those two things, and then go back and catch punts. Okay, not catching kickoffs, and there's no disrespect to kick returners, and I coach both of them. But it's a unique type of person that can go back there and catch a punt. Just catch it, let alone catch it and do something with it. Most people don't want any parts of that, I promise you.
Tell us about some of the young guys that we aren't as familiar with and what you're looking for from them during spring camp.
You got Trillion Coles. This will be his second spring with us. He's a local running back. And you got, I think he's from Bishop Moore. Then you got Demarius Good, another local product. Demarius was a freshman last year, redshirt for us. He's a 6-foot kid that is, he'll be 200 pounds probably by the time the season starts. And he's just learning more and more every day. He's got enormous potential. I mean, he's a one of the faster guys on our team. He's long, he's different, he looks different. I like having different guys in that room. And so that is the question of, we got to develop those guys so that we have 5 legitimate guys in that room. I like to have 4 or 5 guys that you don't miss a beat, right? And then you're using different packages and different personnels, and that helps. It's enormous in special teams, and so I think that is a huge challenge to those guys, and is to get those guys going, because they're young guys that you don't want them to be young guys anymore. Right?
And you saw with Greg getting hurt, next man up. You need a guy that can plug in, because you never know when there's going to be an injury.
Absolutely, and so that's what you want. You want to develop that depth so that October comes and a guy's got to go replace a shoelace, put another guy in there, and we're rolling. And there's no that's what we saw with Benno last year. He was ready, he prepared himself, and then when his time came and he was in there, he assumed the role, and there was no drop off. It was just another guy wearing a different number. It was the same result.
What do you want to see from Greg this year? His season last year hobbled by injuries. What do you want from him in 2020?
You know what? I want him. I have no doubts in any aspect at all for Greg. For us and for him, just stay healthy. That's all. That's a lot of that's the luck of the draw. But for him, I want him to be able to not miss 4 games. If he don't miss 4 games, he'll be the Greg that we saw last year when he was playing. I want every one of those guys. Wants to learn more. Greg is always texting me, knocking on my door. He wants to talk football. He wants to talk about defenses. He does a great job in the room. We have a very interactive room. And he's a big part of that. Call him the professor, because he's a smart. He's like Otis. He's as smart as anyone I've ever coached. He's had straight A's 2 out of the last 3 semesters. Straight A's 2 out of the last 3 semesters. This dude takes more pride in everything that he does than almost anybody. As anyone I've ever coached. That's what makes Greg unique. Is he takes immense pride in everything that he puts his name on, proverbially. Right? He puts his name on it. This is a reflection of him. He knows that, and that's what he does. Everything that he does. That's what makes him unique. He's another guy that sky's the limits on what he can do. He's still growing. He's bigger now in February. He's heavier, bigger, and stronger and faster than he's ever been in his entire life in February, of his going into his senior year. We were just talking about that. So he's at the weight now that he was at the start of September last year, when he put in a whole bunch of work and gained a bunch of weight real fast in the summer. Now he's holding the weight because his body's maturing and he can hold it. Anybody puts the work in. You won't find another guy on the team that works harder than him. Maybe as hard, but not harder.
In 2019, 4 Knights rushers combined for 2,488 yards, an average of 6.46 yards per carry, and 27 touchdowns. UCF averaged nearly 224 rushing yards per game, marking the first time in program history it has topped the 200-yard mark in consecutive seasons. Expect more of the same this season. Stay with Knightline for more Spring Camp 2020 coverage. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at UCF_Knightline, as we'll have sights and sounds from Friday's camp opener. Trylko, Knightline Now.
Hello, Night Nation. This is Andrew Phegley, reminding you to tune in every Sunday morning at our new time, 10 to 11 a.m. on ESPN 580 Orlando for Knightline the Morning After. Brought to you by Chad Barlaw. We'll be taking your calls and your texts reacting to the previous week's UCF sports action, and you never know who will show up. Once again, that's Knightline the Morning After, every Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. on ESPN 580 Orlando or TuneIn Radio. Go Knights and charge on.
Raising the bar on what to expect from your personal injury attorney is our commitment to you at Chad Barr Law. I'm Chad Barr, and as a UCF alum, I am proud to present Knightline, the Morning After Show, Central Florida's only call-in show dedicated to our UCF Knights every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. And remember, if you or a loved one are injured in an auto accident, call us at 407-599-9036 to schedule your free consultation or visit us at chadbarlaw.com. Our clients come to us in need and leave as family. Offices Altamont Springs. Go Knights. Charge on.